Okay, good day. Materials today are 6 note cards and a writing instrument. So let's throw that up here and we'll start with the first definition. So the first thing we're going to look at is a polygon. Right. So let's flip that over and draw sketch some polygons. Okay, so polygon, polygon, polygon. And imagine all those sides are straight. Again, this is just a sketch. So these are polygons. And these are not polygons. And not polygons would be that is not a polygon. And this is not a polygon. And this is not a polygon. Okay, so let's define it. So polygon is formed 3 sides intersect only at their endpoints. Okay, then same as before with the angles, but the intersection of the sides is a vertex. Alright, so that's polygons and not polygons. Okay. 3 sides, I should say sides are segments, so they got to be straight. Okay, so that is good for polygon. Now we've got concave and convex. And we're gonna throw these on one. So I guess you only need 5 note cards, but whatever. You can make that adjustment. Convex and concave. Okay, so let's draw some pictures of convex, concave. Here is convex, and again, imagine all these sides are the same. Okay, so I'm gonna put it to you. I want you to define concave and convex based on the pictures. Okay, and then we will we'll share out and we'll put together a definition from the group. So go ahead and spend some time with that guy, please, and thank you. Alright, so moving forward, we are going to talk about consecutive angles will be the next one. Consecutive angles. Alright, and consecutive angles, let's draw some pictures here. So let's just go 1, 2, 3 here. Let's go A, B, C, D, and then let's go E, F, H, I. Alright, so one set of consecutive angles would be 1 and 2. And one set here would be angle CAB and that CAB and ABD. Okay, and then here we could say like EJI and EJI and JIH. Okay, so those are all consecutive angles, and the way the book defines it, and a nice way to think about it is is two angles with a side in common. Okay, and just kind of like I always encourage you to draw pictures. If you did angle 1 right there, and then we did angle 2, okay, you can see that they share that side. And CAB is right here. Okay, and then we get all high tech. ABD is right here. So the side that they share is right here. I'll get really creative. EJI, I'll go ahead and put a dash. EJI is right there, and then JIH is right here. So, and you can see where they overlap would be right there. So, if they have a side in common, they are consecutive, right next to each other. Consecutive numbers are 1 and 2. Okay, adjacent is a good math word. And we'll have sides and vertices. So adjacent, the best way to think about adjacent, I'm just going to keep this pretty general, is like, let's say we have 4 people at a table group. So we got Joe and Steve and Kim and Sally. Okay, and then let's say we have like some random, say we have Pete out here. Okay, now I could say Joe's next to Sally, Joe's next to Kim, Joe's even next to Steve, depending on how you define it. Joe is not next to Pete. Okay, so adjacent really is next to. Okay. So another way you can think about this is consecutive. Okay, so adjacent sides are sides that intersect. Okay, so if we had something like this, A, B, C, D, E, and then we want sides adjacent to ED. Sides adjacent to ED would be AE and CD. And then let's say we said vertices adjacent to D, because we could do it that way too. So vertices adjacent to D would be E and C. Okay. The last one is diagonal. Okay, so diagonal is as such. Right, probably the diagonal you're most familiar with would be here. AC and BD. Okay, so but let's expand it a little bit. Not the best, but it'll play. Okay, so as long as we're going not to the one right next to it, so any of these would fly. All of these are diagonals. So formally or properly it is segment connecting non-consecutive vertices. Segment connecting non-consecutive vertices. Okay, so that's a fancy way of saying that. Non-consecutive is not next to, not right next to. Okay, so that is that. Hopefully that helps, and we're going to do a little activity to see if you can create some of this stuff and label it correctly, and we'll come back together in a little bit and work on that.